Pain. Coleman Dock to Virginia Mason. Coleman Dock to Virginia Mason Hospital and Seattle Medical Center. Google Maps. Google Chrome. Coleman Dock to Virginia.
I'm using Google Maps just to show what somebody possibly could do with Google Maps to be able to enter starting location to ending location if they were blind, and using this tool with a screen reader. In my case, I'm using NVDA screen reader, and I've entered Coleman Dock as my starting location and Virginia Mason Hospital as an ending location, just because it's two simple landmarks to pick from. And I can hit the D key for landmarks.
Clickable content info landmark map. Clickable main landmark options button collapsed. No previous landmark. Clickable content info landmark map data copyright 2021 Google Unite. Clickable satellite. Clickable show street view. Clickable zoom out button. Zoom in button. Clickable show your look. Google account. Clickable Google. Clickable collapse side panel button.
And on all those, I'm doing the shift and tab, working my
main
way
landmark
backwards.
Total ascent of 272 feet. Total descent of 3 feet graphic.
So that's telling me that there's a descent or ascent, I guess in this case, of going from sea level to 276 feet.
Collapse side panel button. Clickable Google Apps, Google account, clickable learn more, clickable zoom in button, show slider button, zoom out button, clickable show street, clickable satellite button, clickable terms link, privacy, send, toolbar, view site information menu button secure, address, map use arrow keys, button 500 feet, recommended, driving radio button not checked 2 of 6.
So in this case, the upper part of the menu, I can navigate
transit radio, walking radio button checked 4 of 6.
And I went ahead already and just navigated to this and hit enter and landed on the walking
cycling
part.
Close Coleman search destin search button reverse add destin clickable main landmark send directions to your phone button.
So I could send the directions to my phone. I may try that out next and just see what it provides to see if there's a simpler way to go. But in this case, if
walking
I go
by Marion St and Seneca St link
to this one, it's having me walk via Marion Street and Seneca Street.
Button walking by Marion St, 6th Ave, and Seneca St, walking by Seneca St button. Button walking by Marion link walking by Marion St and main landmark back button.
And then when I hit enter, it gives me more details for this, which would be great to have some main things like this. So I don't know if we could tap into Google Maps for our campus and get more detail that we would need.
From Coleman to Virginia Mason Hospital and button send directions to button share, button print, heading level 123 minute, 0.9 mile.
So it's telling me 23 minutes on foot, 0.9 miles.
Heading level 1 via Marion Street and Seneca St, 272 feet 3 feet, 276 feet 3 feet.
That it should give better description of what that means. Maybe somebody would be familiar with this and know that that's the gain of elevation for this hike up from the Coleman Dock up to Virginia Mason.
Directions from Coleman Dock. Use caution. Walking directions may not always reflect real-world conditions. Heading level 2 Coleman Dock, 801 Alaskan Way, Seattle, Washington, 98104.
So it's giving me the starting location and what the address is.
Button head east on Seattle Ferry Terminal toward Alaskan Way.
So it gives me directional, map direction to heading east on the Ferry Terminal Road.
Warning heading level 6, toll road. 85 feet. Button continue onto Marion St. Information heading level 6, 0.3 mile. Button turn left onto 4th Ave. 0. Button turn right onto Seneca St. Information heading level 6 pass by subway. 0.4 mile. Button turn right. Information 72 heading level 2 Virginia Mason Hospital and Seattle Medical Center. 1100 9th Avenue, Seattle, Washington, 98101.
So these are all really useful directions for someone who's blind. So perhaps if we did get tied in with some more detailed mapping for working with Google Maps, we could have access for students on campus who are blind and needed a lot greater detail for how to get around on campus. It would also be, of course, useful for sighted users. So I'm going to go ahead and try this out as well and see if this just gives a simple text document. I haven't played with this before, but it would also be useful to see what this could provide as opposed to relying on somebody using a bigger map on a computer. If they're already on campus, just have their smartphone with them and are trying to navigate to a location on campus that they don't know how to get to.